Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When is Maharaj coming? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When is it coming? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Om Jnana Timidandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshun militang yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Initiation ceremonies are always a joyous affair because it is the actual real birth of the devotee. Srila Prabhupada chose to make initiation ceremonies very public and very opulent. Opulent in the form of the public declaring of the vows. This is Srila Prabhupada's own contribution to the Sampradaya. In other Vaishnava branches, you can take the initiation vows in private, and there may not be any promises at all to follow the 4 rules or chant a certain number of rounds. But Srila Prabhupada, to spread bhakti all over the world, gave us this form of a ceremony marking initiation so that the whole world can witness your commitment. You're in front of the deities, you're in front of the Vaishnavas, you're seated at the sacrificial fire, which is also the presence of Vishnu. In this way, you are presented so strongly with the importance of initiation. As Chaitanya Charitamrita points out, the holy name of Krishna does not wait for initiation. As soon as your tongue touches the holy name, there's an immediate effect. But initiation brings about formal enrollment in the academy of the holy name. You're declaring your commitment to Krishna, that your real career in life is aspiring for attentive chanting. So therefore, you're mindful of the 10 offenses. You consider them very deeply because you want to chant in a way that attracts Krishna's attention. And as I often point out, the vows to follow the 4 rules do not make you a transcendentalist. They make you a human being. So this initiation ceremony, as Srila Prabhupada has given us, is a combination of welcoming the candidate to human life as well as welcoming the candidate to the transcendental platform. It's all going on at once. This weekend, we're celebrating the appearance day of Lord Nrsimha. And his dealings with Prahlad Maharaj show that it doesn't matter the circumstances of your birth. Was Prahlad Maharaj born in a Brahmana family? He was not at all. In fact, he was born in the family of the greatest demon, showing that a devotee can emerge from any circumstances. Krishna Bhakti is beyond all material caste considerations, beyond all material birth considerations, beyond all material nationalistic considerations. These have nothing to do with devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sometimes I tell an amusing story, but a true story. One of my disciples from North India had decided to marry a devotee from South India. And so the situation for the devotee from North India was so intense regarding his family, he couldn't even tell his own family. So he had the marriage in a garage. Because the materialistic conception that some persons have in North India is that everyone in South India is a Shudra. And the conception that some persons in body consciousness in South India have is that everyone in North India is impure. So in this way, the poor devotee couldn't even invite his own mother to the wedding because of these considerations. He didn't want her to find out and make a scene. Later, his mother became an ISKCON devotee. And now, I always bring this point up to her. Oh, Gurudev, don't say that, please. She's very embarrassed about the point. We are not followers of Brahmanism or casteism or nationalism. We are followers of Krishnaism. Prahlad Maharaj demonstrates that you may be a Paka Brahmana in the materialistic sense, but you're not a devotee of Krishna, therefore you have no importance. Whereas someone born in even a family of dog eaters, the lowest, if they become a devotee of Krishna, they are the most exalted. So no matter where you're from, east, west, north, south, Siberia, Australia, North India, South India, Mauritius, Peru, wherever, you have an equal chance to be a Krishna Bhakta. And we can see in the life of Prahlad that his humility was so attractive. He considered himself most fallen, yet Lord Nrsingadev considered him to be most exalted, most elevated. This is a paradoxical, contradictory symptom of real humility. Dainya. Sanatana Goswami explains that real dainya is perplexing when seen from the material point of view. Someone who is actually humble thinks that they are worthless, ineffectual, and incompetent. Yet, everyone observing that devotee sees such competence, such expertise, such ability in serving Krishna. So you might wonder, well, why is it that if the devotee is seen by others to be so expert, how is it that that devotee sees himself or herself as so incompetent? That is the nature of real humility. Real humility doesn't mean you are lazy and cannot execute anything. Prabhus, don't ask me to do any devotional service. I'm so fallen. Don't ask me to do anything. I'm worthless. I have no ability to serve Krishna, so don't even ask me to serve Krishna. That is not real humility. Real humility means that you think your abilities are nothing, but all the Vaishnavas recognize your abilities as being so expert and so dedicated in Krishna's service. How those two realities exist at the same time is a transcendental phenomenon which can only be understood by the devotees. Someone who's a real devotee understands how a real devotee feels. Whereas in material life, you're supposed to always have high self-esteem, right? Especially at the workplace, you have to manage your personal brand, right? And always be impressing others at the workplace of your greatness and how you've accomplished so many things. And often at the workplace, there's a battle. Who should get the credit? You always have to be watching your back to make sure no one's taking credit for what you did. Because when it's time for evaluation, you want your personal brand to be glorious. Yet in bhakti, in devotional service, others may see that we're doing something very expertly, but we know if I do have any abilities at all, it's all coming from Guru and Krishna. So this is what Prahlad Maharaj can teach us. He's born in the family of the greatest demon. Yet Lord Nrsingadev appeared to protect Prahlad. More so than Lord Nrsingadev's appearing to kill Hiranyakashipu. That was secondary to protecting Prahlad, his dear devotee. So no matter what our circumstances of birth, no matter what people tell us is your caste or your nation, we are all part of Achyuta Gotra, the Gotra of the infallible Lord Sri Krishna. So if anyone asks you, Prabhu, Mataji, what is your Gotra? No matter where you're from, Australia, New Zealand, USA, Antarctica, you can say you are from the Achyuta Gotra. You're part of Krishna's spiritual dynasty. And because Sri Krishna has appeared as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everyone has easy access to the Achyuta Gotra just by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, taking up devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Everyone has access to what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Manmana bhavamad bhakto majaji mam namaskuru. Always think of me, become my devotee. So this initiation ceremony marks the real birthday, the rarest birth in the material world is to join Krishna's spiritual family. So this ceremony is very opulent, so that we think about the commitment. What is the purpose of a relationship without commitment? Such a relationship can only be Kali Yuga style. In the dense darkness of Kali Yuga, people think that it's possible to have a human society without committed relationships. Initiation signifies your formal commitment. As I always explain, formalities do have value. Of course, real initiation is in the heart. When you accept the instruction of the spiritual master as your life and soul, that's real initiation. And that can happen before the ceremony, during the ceremony, after the ceremony, or never at all. You can visit in Calcutta the place where Srila Prabhupada first met Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur on a rooftop, Ultadanga. And immediately, practically as soon as Srila Prabhupada finished offering his obeisances, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was instructing him. And many of you know the history. How Srila Prabhupada would respectfully present counter-arguments. Who will listen to the message of Mahaprabhu as long as India is politically dependent, politically shackled to the British? First, we must have political independence, then we can preach. And what was Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's response? Bhakti, Mahaprabhu's mission, is so important it can't wait for anything. Political independence, this, that, the other. Nothing has a higher priority than Mahaprabhu's mercy. So Srila Prabhupada took that message into his heart, along with the instruction from Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur that he should spread knowledge of Lord Chaitanya to the English-speaking world. He took that into his heart. But his formal initiation ceremony didn't happen until 11 or so years later. But his real initiation was taking the mission into the heart. So then you might say, if someone takes the mission into the heart, why is there a need for initiation? But the formal ceremony is a declaration to Krishna, a public declaration of your commitment. This is why persons get married. They're telling everyone, we have a committed relationship. We have duties that we shall honor. So similarly, the initiation ceremony done in this way broadcasts to everyone that there is a commitment going on here. There are duties. There are promises. Maya is strong in this world, and therefore there are always many pushings on the conditioned soul striving to please Krishna. The body, the mind, society, material nature. But when you think of your initiation vows, those vows protect you. As I often explain, just like on Sunday, the adults will be fasting till the evening time. And there's no doubt that sometimes during the day, your stomach will rumble and you'll get hungry. Especially when you see the little children eating. But then what? You remember, it's a fast day. Even though my stomach is rumbling, I will honor the fast. So the initiation vows are like that. This world is full of disturbances. The attacks of Maya can be strong, but you can hold on to your initiation vows and they'll protect you. I promised, therefore, I refuse to act in a negative way. Prahlad Maharaj confidently instructed his demoniac school friends. He knew that just as Bhagavad Dharma benefited him, similarly the knowledge of Bhagavad Dharma would benefit his friends, even though they were all children of demons. So as you know, at the Asura Kula, at the school for demoniac children, during lunch break, Prahlad would gather them all together and preach to them. So not only was Prahlad practicing bhakti, although he's born in a demoniac family, but he's teaching others. In this way, he shows us the path of real devotion. Devotion so strong that Lord Nrsingadev is attracted by it. So today we have some devotees taking Harinam Diksha, formal enrollment in the Academy of the Holy Name, and we have some devotees taking their Gayatri Mantra. In both cases, there is a commitment being made. For those taking second initiation, they're meant to show the world real brahmanas. Not just brahmanas by birth, brahmanas by name. After all, how much does a brahman's thread cost in the marketplace? Anyone can buy one and put one on. But we want brahmanas by quality. As Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Guna karma, you're classified by your quality and your activities. You've probably heard me tell the story before of how I had to mediate a dispute between two families in New Zealand. The families have been living in New Zealand. They came from India maybe 20 years ago. So they were very much adjusted to life outside India. So much so that probably the only way you could tell they had something to do with Vedic culture was just their family name, that's all. But there was a dispute between the two families. The young man of one family had impregnated the girl of the other family. They weren't married. So the families, both families wanted them to quickly marry before the results became obvious. And so the family of the girl agreed, of course, yes, he should marry her. They have been dating for several years. Something has happened, so let them quickly marry. But the family of the young man was hesitant. They were saying, yes, he should marry her, but there's a problem. We are a Brahmana family. He is from a Brahmana family and she is not. And so things became tense. So they knew that I knew both the young man and the young lady, so they called me to mediate the dispute. So I had to inform the family of the young man that, excuse me, but this is not a question of a Brahmana boy doing something. They said, oh, but we're a Brahmana family. I said, well, can you please tell me what are the symptoms of your being a Brahmana family, other than your last name? And they began to think, well, Swami, you're right. We did go to Sri Krishna Janmashtami 5 years ago. and the mother of the young man told me, I remember 10 years ago we went to the temple and put something in the hundi. I don't know which temple, but we put something in the hundi 10 years ago. So I had to explain to them that there's much more to being a Brahmana family than that. So they accepted. Okay, it's a relief to us to know that we're not a Brahmana family. All right, we'll let our boy marry the girl. So this is the nature of Kali Yuga. So much confusion. So we need real brahmanas who demonstrate the activities and the qualities, as Krishna describes in Bhagavad Gita. Control the mind, control the senses. Austere, cleanliness, purity, honesty, simplicity, having both wisdom and practical realization of the wisdom. So our contribution, one of ISKCON's many contributions to the world, is to create and present to the world real brahmanas. Brahmanas have as their 6 main activities to study the Shastra, to teach others the Shastra, to worship the deity, to teach others to worship the deity, and to give and receive charity. So in this way, the brahmanas work. So everyone please give their blessings to these candidates for first and second initiation, so that their progress in the dense darkness of Kali Yuga may be smooth. We're always happy to see the Radha Gopinath congregation expand exponentially. We thank the leaders like Ganesham Govinda Prabhu and the team for making such a vibrant bhakti community. So now we'll give the names for the first initiates. Okay, give me the beads for Manohar. Out loud, please, Manohar. Okay? You need some help with the mantra? He needs help. Hare Krishna. What are the 4 rules? And what to do every day? All right. Manohar's new name is Akanda Rasa. His wife's name is Ujjwala Rasa, yes? So now we have the Rasa family. Akanda Rasa. Rasa that is so mature it's never broken. It's never interrupted. Pushpa Mataji? She needs pranam mantra help. What are the 4 rules? And what to do every day? Minimum. You can chant more. All right. So your new name is Ananda Gokul. So the Gokul family has expanded. Hare Krishna. Niru Mataji. What are the 4 rules? And what to do every day? Your new name is Meru Devi. Meru Devi is the mother of the incarnation Rishabhadev. You can read in the 5th canto about Lord Rishabhadeva. Prakash. What are the 4 rules? And what to do every day? Your new name is Janmashtami. Your wife's name, Ten Modi? Yes? All right. What are the 4 rules? And what to do every day? Your new name is Radhastami. Those receiving their Gayatri mantra can come after the ceremony. All right, the priest may begin. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Some kirtan? Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna.
Namaste Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Every time we say Swaha, you offer it. Hare Krishna. We are about to perform. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, we are about to perform Vaishnava Homa. Shadi Gaurab. Om Bhur Swaha Idam Vishnave Idam Namama. Om Bhuva Swaha Idam Achyuta Idam Namama. Om Swaswaha Idam Narayana Idam Namama. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaswaha Idam Ananta Idam Namama. Ata Vaishnava Homa. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Swaha Idam Gurave Idam Namama. Om Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Swaha Idam Rasacharya Idam Namama. Om Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanvitamscha Swaha Idam Guru Gauranga Radha Krishna Sarva Vaishnava Tatvebhya Idam Namama. Om Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Swaha Idam Samstakapakacharya Idam Namama. Om Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Swaha Idam Samstapakacharya Idam Namama. Om Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine. Swaha Idam Paramagurave Idam Namama. Om Sri Varshabhana Videvi Daitaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dayine Prabhave Namaha. Swaha Idam Paramagurave Idam Namama. Om Madhuryojvala Premadya Sri Rupa Nuga Bhaktida Sri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute. Swaha Idam Paramagurave Idam Namama. Om Namaste Gauravani Sri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudhapa Siddhanta Dvantaharine. Swaha Idam Paramagurave Idam Namama. Om Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralamba Rasambode Padambujayate Namaha. Swaha Idam Parapara Gurave Idam Namama. Om Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupa Nuga Varayate. Swaha Idam Mahagurave Idam Namama. Om Gaura Virbhava Bhumestvam Nirdeshta Sajjana Priyaha Vaishnava Sarva Bhauma Sri Jagannatayate Namaha. Swaha Idam Parameshti Gurave Idam Namama. Om Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Swaha Idam Sarva Vaishnavebhya Idam Namama. Om Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratushe Namaha. Swaha Idam Gaura Idam Namama. Om Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. Swaha Idam Panchatattva Idam Namama. Om He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Swaha Idam Krishna Idam Namama. Om Jaitam Surator Pangor Mama Manda Matergate Matsarvasva Padambojo Radha Madana Mohanav. Swaha Idam Sambandha Vidya Madan Mohana Idam Namama. Om Divyat Vrindaranya Kalpadrumada Srimat Ratnagara Simhasanastav Srimat Radha Shila Govinda Devo Prastali Bisevyamanav Smarami. Swaha Idam